That's not a photograph. It's moving. Even the sun isn't standing still. Nothing you're looking at is standing still. Not even you. Right now, you are moving at 2 million kilometers per hour. You can't feel it. You never have. Every second of your life, every breath, every heartbeat, every quiet night you ever slept through, the ground beneath you has been falling through space toward a single point in the southern sky. You will never see what's waiting there. Neither will Earth. And here's the part that should not be true. When astronomers finally traced the force that moves you, half of it wasn't a pull at all. Something is behind us, pushing. This is the universe you were taught. Billions of galaxies, scattered like snow across the dark. Calm, even, endless in every direction, the same wherever you look. It is one of the most beautiful ideas humanity has ever had. And it is wrong. The universe is not a field of snow. It is a web, vast filaments of galaxies wrapped around enormous caverns of nothing, like foam, like bone, like something that grew. Galaxies live crowded along the strands, and between them lie the voids. Chambers of emptiness so large that light itself needs hundreds of millions of years to cross them. Your galaxy does not float in the calm heart of that web. It sits on the rim of one of those chambers, right on the edge. In 1987, two astronomers mapping the nearby universe noticed something wrong with the northern sky. Where there should have been galaxies, there was nothing. Not fewer galaxies. Nothing. They called it the local void because it begins at the edge of our own local group, one step beyond our galactic doorstep. It is at least 150 million light-years across. If you shrank the Milky Way to the size of a coin, the void next door would be a hole the length of a basketball court. And it is almost perfectly empty. For 30 years, the void was a curiosity on the map. Then Brent Tully and his team traced the motions of 18,000 galaxies, each one drifting through space like a mote of dust in a slow current. And the current told a story no one expected. Every galaxy near us is running away from the void. Ours too. The Milky Way is fleeing the local void at 260 kilometers every second. Here is the truth about how emptiness moves a galaxy. The void does not push. Nothing there could push. But everywhere else, in every other direction, matter pulls. And the void is the one direction from which nothing pulls back. An absence, shaped exactly like a force. Astronomers gave the deepest part of it a name that sounds like it escaped from a darker kind of physics, the Dipole Repeller. Half of our motion through the universe, they found, is the pull of distant galaxy clusters. The other half is the void at our backs, giving nothing, and by giving nothing, driving us out. The emptiness behind you is not passive. It is winning. Every year, the void grows larger. Every year, the galaxies at its walls abandon it. What kind of place is so empty that even nothing seems to flee it? And yet, the void is not perfectly empty. Deep inside it, astronomers have found survivors. A handful of faint galaxies, scattered through a darkness that could swallow our entire local group 1,000 times over. The loneliest of them has a name like a serial number, KK246. In Hubble's images, it looks like glitter spilled on black velvet. A small, quiet scatter of stars with no one to shine for. It is the only confirmed resident of the local void. Around it, astronomers have found no companion for nearly 10 million light-years in any direction. Imagine standing there, on a world inside that galaxy. Your night sky holds your own stars, and then nothing. No Andromeda rising. No band of neighbors. If a civilization ever grew up in KK246, it might have studied the sky for centuries and concluded, reasonably, that its galaxy was the entire universe. And here is the detail that should unsettle you. KK246 is running too. 350 kilometers every second, faster than we are, as if even the void's own children are trying to leave it. The residents of the emptiness are evacuating, and the emptiness doesn't care. It grows either way. What does it feel like to be the last light in a place even light is leaving? If you could stand outside at all, beyond the galaxies, beyond the web itself, you would see something almost gentle. Galaxies do not wander. They flow, hundreds of thousands of them, streaming along invisible channels, like rivers of light crossing a continent of darkness, each one following the slope of gravity downhill toward the sea. Our river is called Laniakea, immeasurable heaven, in Hawaiian. 100,000 galaxies drifting the same direction, ours among them, a single spark somewhere midstream. It looks peaceful. It looks like it knows where it's going. But a river only ever flows toward one thing, and no one standing in the water has ever seen the sea. So where does the river end? Follow our motion forward, away from the void, downstream, and you arrive at a point in the southern sky, in the direction of the constellation Centaurus. Whatever lies there is heavy, heavy enough to bend the paths of galaxies across 500 million light years. Astronomers called it the Great Attractor. There is just one problem. We cannot see it. Not because it is too far, because our own galaxy is in the way. The Milky Way's disk, its stars, its dust, its glowing gas, cuts across exactly that part of the sky, blinding us to a fifth of it. Astronomers call that strip the zone of avoidance. Think about what that means. The single most important direction in our sky, the place we are falling toward, is the one direction we are forbidden to see. You are on a train with no windows at the front. For decades, we could only guess. Then X-ray and radio telescopes learned to stare through the dust, and they found galaxies back there. Thousands of them, clusters stacked on clusters. And behind the Great Attractor, 4 times farther out, something larger still emerged from the static. The Shapley concentration, one of the most massive gatherings of galaxies known to exist, thousands upon thousands of them, stacked into a single gravitational sea. We found the hidden hand, and behind it, a bigger hand. The deeper we looked toward our own destination, the heavier the darkness became. What else is waiting back there, behind the dust, where we still cannot see? For almost 40 years, the Great Attractor sat in our textbooks like a monster in a sealed room. Unseen, unquestioned, the thing that pulls us. Then, in February of 2026, a team of cosmologists rebuilt our corner of the universe inside a supercomputer. Every galaxy, every current, every fall, and ran the river forward in time. The monster dissolved. Their simulations suggest the Great Attractor is not a single great mass at all. It is an artifact, a mirage assembled by the flowing of many currents. The way colliding ripples on a pond conjure a shape that no stone ever made. Virgo tugs us at close range. Hydra Centaurus in the middle distance. Shapley far beyond. No king, only a crowd. And then the same study found something stranger. Add up everything within 500 million light years of here. Every cluster, every wall, every known concentration of matter, and it accounts for only about 72% of our speed. The rest comes from somewhere farther away. And our actual heading point's 38 degrees away from where the nearby universe says it should. Sit with that. We are moving at 2 million kilometers per hour. We have mapped every large structure around us, and the map cannot fully explain either our speed or our direction. The destination we spent a century naming may not be a place at all, and we are still falling toward it. If you want to know what real emptiness can do, look toward the constellation Boötes. In 1981, astronomers scanning the northern sky found a hole in the universe, a sphere of nothing 330 million light-years across. They expected 2,000 galaxies inside it. They have found about 60. Astronomers call it the Great Nothing. One of them calculated what it would have meant to live there. If the Milky Way sat at the center of the Boötes void, the sky around us would be so empty that we might not have discovered another galaxy until the 1960s. An entire civilization alone by accident of address. For decades, Boötes was the void we told stories about. The safe kind of horror, distant, contained, someone else's emptiness. Then the galaxy counts started coming in, and some astronomers began to suspect the joke was reversed, that the largest emptiness in the known universe might not be in Boötes at all. It might be here, under us, around us, with our own galaxy floating somewhere inside it. There is one more possibility. Some astronomers believe the emptiness is far larger than anyone imagined. Counting galaxies outward in every direction, they keep finding the same unsettling pattern. Our entire corner of the cosmos, out to 2 billion light-years, may hold only half as much matter as the universe's average. Not a void beside us, a void around us. If they are right, we live deep inside the largest known hole in the universe, and that changes everything. Because the empty region around us would stretch and speed the space we measure, meaning the universe's expansion, clocked from inside this hollow, might be running fast. Our most stubborn crisis in cosmology, 2 measurements of the universe's expansion that refuse to agree, might simply be the void whispering into our instruments. Be careful with this one. It is not settled. Other teams count the same sky and find no such hollow, and the debate is loud, current, and unresolved. But notice what the argument is actually about. It is not about whether the void exists. It is about whether we are standing inside it. Either our neighborhood is ordinary, or every ruler we own is bent. Tomorrow morning, you will wake up 18 million kilometers from where you fell asleep. You will still be moving. You will still feel nothing. You will still be riding the rim of an emptiness 1,000 times older than your species, in a galaxy that has been falling in the same direction since before the Earth existed. We named the force that pushes us. We may have just unnamed the thing we thought was pulling. And the point in the southern sky is still there, patient, hidden behind the dust of our own home, explaining nothing. Perhaps that is the real discovery. Not the void behind us, not the crowd ahead, but this. The universe never promised that the map would have edges we could reach or a destination with a name. The river flows, the dark waits, and we keep falling, beautifully, silently, together, toward a sea no one will ever see. Out here, even silence has weight.